must protect the wild.
Your soul shall be mine!
How good is Fizzlebang and Handlock? So far he's pretty bad, but very small sample size. You are so cute, Druid.
Pay attention, class.
Four, 5, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So if I tap, I have a very real chance of dying. And if I don't tap, I actually 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. I still die. So maybe the right move is the Hellfire. No, maybe the right move is the Sludge. Yeah, that's the right move. Them saplings, though.
I must safeguard the land.
Shields up.
We're a Sludge Belcher again. Okay. Wow.
I got this.
Alright, but we've taken out the trash. Died to Innovate for Savage, but we won't play around that, because that's ridiculous. BGH, Coil, Drake. Drake first. I want to keep the health on the Sludge Belcher.
I got
Excuse me.
I've got the beast in my sight.
Do that, do one of these. Soaked up. 4 damage on the Drake. Okay. Next turn it's locked up. Actually, next turn I have lethal. That's a pretty good board. Died to 4 Savage still in it. Rare.
I can see. Well. I must protect the wild.
Your soul shall be mine!
It's a really good hand. That's the same opponent.
Another night on the prowl.
Oh, same deck? Tap because if reveal I want to bomb. Oh. So scary. Panther waiting. In the darkness. I'll do Drink. Because of its keeper, he can't one-shot. Although Giant and the Giant is probably even better. Yeah. It's always so scary, that moment of, is there gonna be a BGH or not? I think I actually hold my breath for it sometimes. Literal breath hold.
I must safeguard the land.
Elune, guide my lands.
This is a very easy game so far. Wow. I think this Giant has done... No, it can't have done 24, can it? Nah, it's done 16. I'm still one off of lethal. That means I'll play it safe. Actually, if I draw Dark Bomb, I win. Or Owl. No, Owl. Yeah, Owl does it. Oh. I hope he wasn't at 14. That would mean, that'd mean I'm not paying very close attention. Yep. Oops. Oh well. Food combo, boys. There, I played the one I top decked, so it didn't look like I made a mistake to him. Good job, me.
Your soul shall be mine.
It's interesting. You used to keep the Dark Bomb and the Ancient Watcher and the Protector against Mech Shaman. Against Totem Shaman? I think I can still keep the Dark Bomb. Dark Bomb tries to kill the 3/2, I guess, which is on 3. And it's a hedge against Mech Shaman. Hedge, hedge.
Did you bring some fish?
That is a lot of damage. 3, 6, 7, 10. But they don't really have that much burst. I can't play that against Earthshock. If I Hellfire, it doesn't help that much. Boo Hex. Boltons, boys. Oh, so spooky. Moltons are gonna get you. Oh no! Oh no! Alright, half measure. 3, 6, 7, 9, 10. So Earthshock plus Rockbiter would do it. There's only 3 cards. If I play this, the likely way to clear it would be 3-4, 3-2. Kind of work out for me. It's tough. This fencing coach is really not working, especially with Wilfred Fizzlebang.
Well played.
Well,
But I still want to live the dream. Ugh. The dream feels like it ain't happening though.
You asked for it.
Your soul shall be mine.
Fencing coach might have been a good keep there. Nah, probably not. Maybe. Nah.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Tempo Mage. It's been a while.
I serve the Fire Lord.
Yeah, this is gonna be a coin Twilight. I think if I lose this game, I'm gonna switch decks.
What to do?
Even if I win this game, I might just switch decks. Maybe. Yikes.
I am the dancing master. I am the dancing master.
No, we're switching decks.
Touche.
So if I played Hellfire, I might be one off of lethal. Maybe. I should... That leads to a lose anyways. I don't actually see any path here leading to a win. Let's see, 6, that would cost 5. Alright, so I draw into Molten, and I play Mountain and Sun Fury. I think that would be the call.
I'm sorry.
I must safeguard them.
well played.
Rip rip. Let's try this one out. Do I want to make any changes? Well, first I guess let's look at the grand tournament and see if there's anything from here that I want. I already did my check through, but again, just in case. I'd say possible cards to consider would be Gormok, Wrathguard, and Lily Squire. I'm looking at past versions of this deck. I did in the past have Void Terror in here. Void Terror makes sense. So, let's see. I cut a Direwolf Alpha and a Void Terror basically for 2 Lance Carriers. And it's questionable on whether or not this is better or worse than Zoo. Might be better. It starts board controlling earlier. It's kind of interesting. It being interesting is kind of a thing, I'll say. Alright, so we're on Hobgoblin 1.2 actually. I've had 2 iterations of this deck before. Lance Carrier will be the card necessary to boost this deck into greatness. I have my doubts, but I'm hopeful. The mighty Lance Carrier will carry me?
The light shall bring victory.
Your soul shall be mine.
I see a 1, 2, 3, 4 curve and I'm like, wow, this hand sucks. Or this deck sucks. I don't know what to say. Ugh.
The light protects me.
So I played the other Argent Squire. I think it might be better to hold it for the combo. The other Argent Squire will barely put on any pressure. Oh boy.
I fight.
It's a really slow start.
I fight.
Have to watch out for the Holy Nova. This wouldn't watch out for it too. Could play Power Overwhelming on... no. I think this is best?
So many possibilities.
Though it is very hard to say what's best here. Probably send in the Ooze instead of a... instead of the Squire. That would be my way of playing around the Holy Nova then. So at least I end up with a 1-1, a 2-1, and a 1-1. Gonna start trying to tap each turn and collect Hobgoblin parts.
The light protects me.
Here we go again.
Put this apple on your head.
I fight.
Things are still keeping at my pace.
Sustenance.
Another board wipe. Alright. Could save a 4-1.
Sustenance.
What you want?
Aw. Lance Carrier Hobgoblin Love. Ship.
I wield the power.
My work is paramount. Leave me alone. Stop yelling! Out of the road! Get in there! Fight, maggot! Stop throwing me!
Here, take both. Maybe it's time to retire this deck after one game. Win or lose. Possibly time to retire. I've tried it out a good amount of times already. The Lance Carrier... I think the Lance Carrier is a big addition to this deck, though. But does the Lance make the deck? That's the question. At this point, all the AoE should be guns. 2 Holy Novas and a Chilma.
Quickly.
Take this time to consider your past deeds. Is someone injured?
Wow. Oh man. Time to retire, boys.
You have been measured and found wanting.
pretty good for me. 2/2.
Never my wrath.
Are you mocking me?
Alright, so I need to get through 6. I have 1, 2, 3, 6, 8. And then a knife. And then 1 bonus knife. The egg wants to break on something.
My shield for Argus.
Is this really necessary?
My achy breaky heart. That's cool.
I wield the power.
I'm dead, but at least that was cool. So I'd alluded that for Control Warrior, all you have to do is put in Varian Rin, and then keep everything else pretty much the same. Execute, Shield Slam, Fire, War Axe. Might be able to skimp on the Armor Smith. But the question is, do I really want this deck? I mean, is it solid enough against everything? We're on Control 4.0. Don't think Harrison needs to be in here anymore. Oh, and Armor Smith would probably be good. Okay, it looks pretty nice and solid. It's like, but alright. Definitely kind of but okay. Forgot to put in Big Game Hunter in this deck. Maybe I get rid of Armor Smith for it. Maybe Armor Smith isn't required. There's so many mid-range hunter or mid-range decks out there that Armor Smith is just trash. It's like I originally reviewed her way back in the day. Just a 1/4. What a trash card.
Victory or death! I will crush you!
Nope, it's a patron deck. I might have lost with 50 armor, but wait till you get, wait till I get 70 armor. Ha. Then you'll be finished. How much of this deck is under, is 4 mana cost or under? It's not a lot. I think I need to draw a card, right? Maybe I don't. Maybe I just armor up. And then on turn 5, I shield block armor up. Is that insane? I don't really have anything else to play anyways. So I'll just gain the extra 2 armor. Is that insane? It might be insane. I have 2, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13. 15 cards are 5+. That's a lot. There seems to be a lot of confusion in chat over not shield blocking on 3. It's because this can only be used once a turn. So therefore, if you shield block on the same turn that you do this, then you gain extra 2 armor. It's really slow, so there's huge negatives to doing that. But that's the theory, at least. Oh look, more armor.
I have no time for games.
I remember Control Warrior versus Control Warrior about 2 years ago. It's almost 2 years ago now. These additions to the deck take it back a few years. Back to the good old days of Control Warrior versus Control Warrior. The Golden Age.
Let none survive. I can take the
Let me
hit.
reminisce a bit. Oh. Looks like I'm going to get a cut purse. Wait, so the right play would be probably to hit the Salonis and then try to use the ooze to kill the cut purse if I get it. Interesting. I guess not absolutely.
Back to work.
Seems a little wrong.
I must choose back to work.
Your puny minions are no match for my tank up. Oh, well, that's pretty good.
I can take the hit.
Watch out. I'm gonna spit some hot fire at you. Yo. Actually, no, that's fine. Ragnaros wouldn't have been a bad play there, since I no, this is fine.
I can take the hit.
Interesting. Ragnaros was attracted to the color of gold.
I will mourn your death.
Are you almost done there? I haven't even gotten started yet. I think I play this card over Justicar because I'm not pressing the button this turn.
I can wait no longer.
Pow pow.